What if I told you that the city known for its relentless pace, towering steel giants, and cultural dominance started as a small Dutch fur trading post? That the concrete jungle we now call New York was once a humble outpost called New Amsterdam? New York City didn't just grow. It transformed, bled, burned, rebuilt, and reinvented itself. This isn't just a story about a city. It's a blueprint for ambition, resilience, and reinvention. This is the untold story of New York City, a tale of empires, revolution, immigration, innovation, and unbreakable spirit. Chapter 1. The Birth. Before New York. Before the skyscrapers and subways, there were the Lenape, the native people who lived off the land we now call Manhattan. In 1609, Henry Hudson, sailing for the Dutch East India Company, arrived in this area. By 1624, the Dutch had established a small trading post on the southern tip of Manhattan Island. They called it New Amsterdam. Practical strategy. Want to understand urban transformation? Study how key trade locations, like harbors and river mouths, become power centers. It all starts with geography. Chapter 2. From Dutch to British hands, colonial rule. The Dutch brought order, commerce, and a fort. But in 1664, the British arrived with ships and guns. Rather than resist, the Dutch surrendered, and New Amsterdam became New York, named after the Duke of York. The city started evolving, with new architecture, stricter laws, and increasing British control. Strategy takeaway. Power isn't just seized. It's transferred through strategic diplomacy, timing, and control of infrastructure. Chapter 3. Melting pot of cultures. Immigration begins. By the 1800s, New York became the gateway to America. Over 12 million immigrants passed through Ellis Island, seeking freedom and opportunity. Irish fleeing famine, Italians escaping poverty, Jews fleeing persecution. All came with dreams. All shaped the city's soul. Neighborhoods like Little Italy, Chinatown, and Harlem flourished. Each brick laid by an immigrant's hand was a symbol of hope. Practical tip. Diversity isn't just about inclusion, it's a competitive advantage. New York's culture thrived because of difference, not despite it. Chapter 4. Revolution and Resistance. The American Revolution. When America decided to fight for freedom, New York became a battlefield. In 1776, the Battle of Brooklyn was the largest of the American Revolution. George Washington led a retreat that saved the revolution. The city suffered fires, British occupation, and destruction, but it became a symbol of resilience. Key insight. Revolution isn't romantic. It's gritty, strategic, and painful. But cities that survive revolution emerge stronger. Chapter 5. The Boom. Industrialization and skyscrapers. The 19th century saw New York explode in size and wealth. The Erie Canal opened in 1825, linking NYC to the Midwest and catapulting it to economic dominance. With industrialization came the skyline, the Flatiron Building, the Empire State Building. Manhattan wasn't just growing, it was rising. Strategy insight. Innovation is vertical. When land runs out, go up. New York pioneered this idea and never looked back. Chapter 6. The Soul of the City, Culture, Arts, and Attitude. New York is a city of storytellers. It birthed the Harlem Renaissance, made Broadway the stage of the world, and created hip-hop from the streets of the Bronx. Whether in a jazz club or a street mural, NYC never stopped expressing. Culture isn't an afterthought. It's the soul of a city. You don't just build cities with concrete. You build them with art, voice, and struggle. Chapter 7. The Global Icon. Why they call it the Big Apple. Why the Big Apple? Jazz musicians in the 1930s used the term to describe NYC as the place with the biggest rewards. Today, it's a symbol of ambition and achievement. From finance to fashion, from Wall Street to Broadway, New York is the world's stage. Every nation is here, every language is spoken, and every dream, no matter how wild, can be chased. Conclusion. The blueprint of a metropolis. New York City is not perfect. It's loud, chaotic, unforgiving. But it works. Its story teaches us that greatness doesn't come from comfort. It comes from adaptation, conflict, vision, and people. Whether you're building a business, a movement, or a future, study New York. Not just the skyline, but the struggle behind it. Because in the end, New York isn't just a city, it's an idea. If this story inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who dreams big. Drop a comment. What does New York mean to you? And remember, the next big story might be yours. Just like New York, start with what you've got and build up.